Got him. Good one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Well, we went into Walmart to get a couple things and we walked out with all of this, of course. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys real quick. We actually went in here to buy one pair of pliers and I actually walked out with 3 different things. This was on sale for like $3. This was on sale for $6 and this was not on sale at all. But these 2 were on sale, so I was like, you know what, might as well just go ahead, get them and try them. Plus, there's a fillet knife with this one, so we just went ahead and got that too. So we got 3 different cutting tools / pliers. As far as baits go, we got some big jelly worms. These are just like a really large worm. And we got a frog. I actually ran out of frogs and a pack of flukes. In addition to that, I also bought some alligator clips and some sinkers. And what I'm going to do is actually tie these sinkers to these alligator clips. And we're gonna make something called fizz clips. Now these are what you clip on the bottom of fish's fins whenever they're in your live well in the summertime. That way they equalize out and they don't go belly up and they don't die. A lot of people use needles, but you can actually use these and it's also a lot safer for the fish. So we're gonna go ahead and rig some of these up here in a little bit as well. Not gonna lie, this is actually a lot better than I thought. This was $6 on sale. Actually, my man Douglas, who works at this Walmart, actually gave me these and he was like, yo, these are $6, so I went ahead and bought it. It comes with a cover for the knife and it also comes with a holder for the pliers with a retractable strap. And I mean, I don't know, I'm pretty satisfied. These right here are pretty awesome. They actually have like a little clip to like keep them shut. Pretty dope. $3, can't beat it. Okay, we have arrived to spot number 1. I actually just graphed over this spot. It's a new spot for me. I don't really fish here that much. I fish up closer to the bank, but I never fished out this far. But I actually graphed a ditch. Now, I didn't really mark too many fish in there, but it's also sometimes hard to see the fish on the bottom. They can be hiding pretty well. So we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it. I've got a big worm tied on right now with a 3/8 shaky head. I kind of had to do a little bit of a MacGyvering earlier because I just really don't have any line, as you can tell. And I'm probably gonna get just like slaughtered in the comments because of that, but you know what, it's all right. So I took my 20-pound Seaguar that I had left and then I tied my old like 15-pound Seaguar to it. So now I have a big knot in my line tying the 2 together, but you know what, we're just gonna roll with it. If we start cranking them today, I'll probably just change rods, but I just really like the big worm on this rod, so we're gonna throw it. Can't even get any line because everywhere's sold out, so I need to just order some. So we're gonna try this and see how it does. Talked to these guys when I was idling up here. They were fishing a bridge, actually a bridge that I wanted to fish, and he said they've caught 14, so sounds like they're having a pretty decent day. If they're fishing the bridges, that means the fish are probably deep. And it's like 90 degrees right now, so I'm assuming that's probably where they're gonna be at. I've got a literal huge worm on here. I mean, it is ginormous. It's like a 12 or a 14-inch worm. But in the summer, that's what those big girls want. I was at the lake a couple days ago and smashed a 6 and a 4 on a big worm, like 10 minutes apart. So, I mean, you can see this worm is massive, but that's what those big girls want to eat this time of year. So that's what we're gonna give them. This ditch runs this way off this point. This point comes out and then meets this ditch. So we're gonna throw this bait in there, a couple casts, see if we can get bit. And then if we don't get bit on this, we're gonna throw the Carolina rig. If that doesn't work, maybe try a crankbait. It's a little bit deep. We're in 20 foot right now, but we've got some other spots we can go hit. We're gonna run a lot of new water today. I really don't fish this lake deep. Usually I fish here in the spring and in the fall, but somebody caught an 11-pounder the other week out of here. So we out here trying to catch a 12. I should probably go ahead and get out the net, honestly, but I think I'm just gonna wait. Which is probably a stupid mistake, but oh well. That knot is really messing up my cast, I'm here to tell you. All right, we just trolled over to this next spot. What this is it's actually a point, but the most important thing about it is it's actually covered in boulders. And it's a very prone place to get hung. In fact, I've broken off many chatterbaits and many shaky heads and many other things on this spot, but I have had great luck here. Actually, my biggest fish out of this lake was about 7 pounds. I actually caught off this spot, but that was, I believe, early summer or late spring, but they should be on it. It's just big boulders and deeper water. Gives those fish some nice structure to hold on to. I really wish I had a little bit of wind. It's a little calm right now. A little bit calmer than I would like. I just had my camera off because that was my last cast, and then I was gonna leave, and I just hooked one. I just had a fish right there. I literally just had a fish right there on the big worm. Felt like a good bite too. I mean, it's kind of hard to say, but usually if they're gonna hit the big worm, pretty decent sized fish. And that was definitely a bite. She just picked it up. That's all it was. She just picked it up. I didn't even feel the bite or anything. I knew there had to be at least one here, but gosh, I should have waited a second to set the hook on her. We'll probably have to come back and hit this spot in a little bit. Okay, we are going to do a little bit of bridge fishing now. If you don't know how to fish in the summertime, just go find a bridge and then start fishing that, because that's basically the easiest thing you can do in the summer to catch a bass. Either on the rocks or on the bridge. That's some thunder. Okay, so this isn't really a deep spot, but this is a spot that usually always produces, even if it is a small one. This is just like a small little bridge. There's actually a road that passes over right here, and there's just 2 culvert pipes. And those bass will sit in the culvert pipes because it's shade, and it's a lot cooler inside the culvert pipes. So usually if you throw around them or actually throw in them, usually you can get bit. So we're gonna throw the shaky heads around a little bit. I've got a crawl and then I've got a big worm. And we're gonna see if we can't get one. All right, we got the A-rig on. We're over here on this bridge, and I just graphed a couple fish down there. This is very, very risky to throw this A-rig right here, but I'm just gonna throw it, let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then just hopefully slow roll it right over top of those fish. If that's a fish, it's a giant. It is a fish. Oh my gosh. That's a giant. That's a giant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that one. I was not expecting that one. I was not expecting that one. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. It's a giant. It's a literal giant. It's a giant. Oh my gosh. Dude, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. That's a giant. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me, dude? I just lost a flip-flop in the process. That is a freaking giant, baby. Oh my gosh. Dude. Dude. Oh my gosh, dude. They're not deep. I don't think they're deep. Because that one right there, she wasn't deep, baby. She wasn't deep at all. I didn't even think I had a fish. She was so freaking big. It just felt like a log or I was on a rock or something. Oh my gosh. There we go. Look at that girl. Oh my gosh, I think that's a 6.5. Oh my gosh. Here, we're gonna put her in the well real quick. That's a giant. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. All I'm gonna say is, Darian, I need my scale back because I'm catching way too many big fish. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and let this big girl go. I think she's about 7 pounds. I mean, she is massive. She is super, super fat, super girthy, just an all-around giant bass. There she goes, right under the boat. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting all day for that bite. I didn't keep her in the well for long. That was just so that way she could not be out of the water for a while. I wanted to get a picture with her, and she swam away fine. That was insane. That was on this crankbait right here. This thing has been getting it done for me lately. This is actually the mini mag, and it's just a really big square bill. Usually you can get a lot bigger bites on it just because it's a big bait, and that's really what I'm going for right now in the summertime, trying to get one of those big girls to eat. And she absolutely smoked it. I didn't even think it was a fish. She was so big. We gotta see if we can get another one of those girls. That was an absolute giant. If you guys do want to check out this crankbait or anything else I used in today's video, I will leave it in the description down below. If you use my code on 6censefishing.com, you get 10% off. And they have these crankbaits on there, as well as all of the other things that I've been using in today's video. All right, well, I just took a nice long 10-minute break. I'm ready to get back out there now. I don't know. I'm still pretty shocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like on my way to a bridge to go fish a bridge because I've been fishing deep literally all week. I mean, I've been catching big ones just about every trip, but I've been out fishing deep. And the thing is I was like, you know what? I've caught fish here before, so I'm just gonna stop here and I'll just fish. I was like, might as well, you know? I just had a gut feeling that I needed to throw this big crankbait in there, and I was just like, you know what, we're gonna stop and we're gonna do it. I started throwing it, no bites where I usually get bites, and then next thing you know, bam, there she was. So we're just gonna keep going off of gut feelings. That's what I did the other day in a tournament, and it paid off because I caught a 6 and a 4 on the same spot. And I'm hoping that maybe I'll catch a 6 and a 4 off this spot where I just caught that 7. And I know that everybody's probably going to be like, yeah, that's not a 7, that's a 5-pounder, blah, 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 whatever. Y'all can think whatever you want to, but I'm telling you right now, that fish was at least 6.5, probably 7 pounds. We're going to go ahead and throw this crankbait out there again. I actually just retied. Everybody needs to know that after you catch a big fish, it is always best to retie. Even if your line's not frayed, just do it, because you might have missed a spot or something. You never really know. So always retie, because you don't want to hook up with one of those and have her break off. We're gonna go ahead and throw this mini mag back out here. I'm actually on the other side of this cut now, so I may need to go back through on the other side, but it does look like some wind is pushing through coming this way, so this is probably gonna be the best angle for right now, but we'll just see. We're gonna definitely fish this a little bit harder than we were before, because there is potential for us to get a backlash. No, I'm just kidding. There's potential for us to get another big girl right here, because it's not a coincidence that she was sitting there. Not at all. Honestly, I don't even really remember where she hit, but I think she was kind of on one of these corners. Okay. See what I just did there? I just kind of popped my rod, and that actually got me unhung out of the rocks. Because even though it is a square bill, you will still get hung. Period. I don't care what brand, what square bill, you're still gonna get hung regardless. So you just need to know how to get your bait out if you do get it hung. Okay, so I'm actually hung up right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use something called a plug knocker. Now, a lot of you that don't have boats probably have no idea what this is, and some of you with boats still may not know. But a plug knocker is actually something that you can use to get crankbaits back that are hung. I think that this one is hung on some line. At least that's what it feels like. So I think we'll be able to get it back. We're just gonna have to see. Basically how this works is you just put this thing on your line and you drop it down there, and then these chains are supposed to get hung on the hooks. Oh, she broke off. That is not good. Catch a 7-pounder on a bait and then break it off. That is not good at all. I may have one other one. Maybe. I'm just not really 100% sure. Okay, so I did break that one off. I don't have the exact same bait, but I do have another mini mag. This one's very, very similar. And then I also have a Crush 100X, which is a little bit smaller than these. But I think either one of these is gonna work. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put this one on. And then if I don't get bit, then I'll probably switch over to this one a little bit later. All right, we are re-rigged. The only thing different between this one and that mini mag is it's a little bit smaller, and it sounds like it has a little bit more rattle to it. I don't really know if that's gonna matter. I feel like it would make it better, but at the same time, they might be wanting something more silent. So I don't know, we're just gonna give it a shot, see what happens. And that's all we can do. I mean, my other one is at the bottom of the lake right now, so we're just gonna give it a shot. Oh my gosh, that thing scared me, dude. I guess that was a turtle, but that son of a gun was loud. He legit just scared me. I'm not even kidding. Oh my goodness. Dang it, I was on somebody's line. Again. Dang it, people. Quit getting hooked up and getting your line on the bottom, because I keep catching it. And I'm sick and tired of catching line. I want to catch bass. I'm trying to go ahead and catch a couple more before this storm comes in. My dad texted me and said it's raining at my house. I live like 15 minutes from here, 20 minutes from here. Skies look okay right now. I hear a little bit of distant thunder every once in a while, but nothing too crazy, so hoping it'll stay that way. You can probably hear that thunder right there. I don't know. Got him. Good one. Good one. Oh, get up in here, girl. Jeez, baby. Jeez, baby. Jeez, baby. Let's go. I finally got one on the big worm. I've been waiting to get one on this thing all freaking day. She was running towards me. She choked that thing too, not gonna lie. She choked that thing. I mean, oh my gosh, dude. Crazy. I mean, that's a nice healthy 2.5 pounder right there. Well, I say she's healthy, but she's got a little growth or something going on right here. I don't know, that's kind of weird, but nice healthy fish. Finally got one on the big worm. They're not sitting out deep like I thought they were. They're definitely up a little bit more shallow. First one on the big worm today. We're gonna go ahead and let her go. Nice 2.5 pounder right there. Woo! Just wrapped up the day. We are sitting in the truck now. It's actually about to rain. It's raining at my house. It's not raining here yet, but there's a big wall of clouds and they're coming. That does not look good. Does not look good at all. Anyways, had a pretty good day out on the water. We caught 2 fish, missed another one, 3 bites all day. Pretty sure just 3. And I don't know, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied. I had like 10 pounds and 2 fish. I mean, that's pretty dang good, but I just wish we would have caught a couple more. I don't know what those dudes were doing earlier when they caught 14. I don't know if they were catching big ones or small ones or what, and I ended up getting on one of those trophies that I was after, so I'm definitely satisfied with my performance today. Hopefully all of you can go out and catch some big ones. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.